Well, morning all. Welcome to the post section for the 2024 Canterbury Open Pairs and Canterbury Ladies Pairs. We have here a last 16 match in last 32 in the plate, trophy. As it says, trophy round. Mark and Jordan Collis from Hornby. I'm afraid I don't know the other two guys much. Jordan's 12, I think, from memory. He's been getting a wee bit of coaching for snooker, which you can see from, certainly knows which end of a cue to hold. Mark's no slug either. They've just sort of come under the scene in Christchurch. I think they live out in North Canterbury from memory. So certainly taken this frame by this match by the horns anyway. So we'll see where Mark puts this. Straight double by the look of it. Well, it's safe anyway, safe-ish, bar the 6 pocket search. Has it got the legs? No, it hasn't. I think this is gone burger. Well, there we go. That was short and sweet from me because this match is gone and we've got to wait for the next one. So, room view. Nothing much happening close to us that we can see. What's sort of interesting, Dean, Kerry Michaelides over there on table 6, just having a shot with his son Dino. Quite a few father-son. There's Jordan, another father-son, walking up with a card. Parent-child, I should say. Of course, Marianne Edwards and Braden Edwards as well there somewhere. Might be another couple I'm not sure about. Yes, no R in Zappa, thank you, whoever put the comment. Fish it. Yeah, you must all remember Frank. If I get in the mood later, I might start singing the start from The Torture Never Stops, which then it would be, wouldn't it, really? Yeah, morning to you as well. So, the weather outside is particularly unpleasant, unless you're a duck.
Good day to be stuck here playing some pool.
Good day to be, says Paul Chivers next to me, doing the computery thing again. It's good day to be here playing some pool. Certainly no guilt in not getting the garden done. Right, so the main draw, we've got a few tasty matches coming up quite early actually. So we've got Shaden, Bryce McKenzie through, so some quite even matches here. We've got Barry and Stephen Appleton have got Phil Fisher and Bryce Fisher first up. That'll be an interesting one. Lee Brady, Paul Morris, Richie Whitty, Roberto Taboda first up. That'll be close, interesting match, I suspect. Where else have we got? Marianne and Braden Edwards, John Gower, Dave Donahoe, then John Remnant, Tony Gumley, Alan Robinson, Barry Henderson. That'll be an interesting one as well. John Saundercock, Greg East versus Sam and Ricky Hopkinson. Yes, some lovely looking matches coming up here for the entertainment value. So last year's winners managed to sneak in with, I think they were, they got in with, they did not have a good day yesterday, but they managed to get in with the next best 10. I think they came in 6th or 7th. Oh, it was 13 apparently. Oh, I thought it was 10, but in one. So they're just snapping the back door, so to speak. But if we look at the Masters last week, with the bottom qualifier knocking out the top qualifier, so all bets are off today, to be fair. Tony Gass and Brad Goodmanson playing Mike Hayes and Jeremy Tull. Yep, it's going to be an entertaining day.
Unfortunately, we've got no game on either of the.
It looks like we might not have any games on the TV table for a wee while till we get some more matches done. So I'm going to stop talking drivel and leave you guys to it for a while. Righto, we've got a game going on the TV table. Kerry and Dino Michaelides playing Henry Denham and Richie Matthews. This could be a tasty little match, to be fair. We're just finding out if we've got a race to 3 or 4. Being a quarter-final, I suspect it'll be 4.
Still 3.
No, she's still raced to 3. I suppose I want to get some room cleared away for the main draw that'll start at 10 o'clock.
They're going to lag.
Okay, they're going to lag for the break. How very modern of them. Well, that just shows you how much Henry's got used to the pace of the tables from yesterday and today. Or was that Dino? One of them. I thought that Dino got that lag. They must have given them the breakaway. It's unusual. I thought Kerry would have gobbled that. Unless I got that completely round the wrong way. Anyway, Henry's racking them. He's looking for his partner who hasn't turned up to the table yet. I assume he's here because they've had a match this morning. Yep, Henry's doing the meerkat impression, looking for Richie. So we've got people going on a mission to find him. There's Tony Aluni going for a look. I don't think if he's outside having a smoke he'd be spending a lot of time out there, to be fair. I think it might be a quick dash, get the nicotine addiction allayed, then straight back inside where you're not getting wet. Yeah, it's definitely not a day for standing outside talking in the smoking area. I must admit, I'm not a smoker myself, but on a nice day it's quite pleasant to go out and just sit down and have a bit of sun and relax. So some of the results this morning. Luke Arnold, Craig Roberts. Where are we going? Right, a couple of the results this morning. Darren Pert and Ryan Clark 3-0 over Tony Blair, Neil Prattley. Okay, there we go. Richie's there. Henry's broken. Couple off the break. White's interestingly placed. Probably get a look at that 5 if he maybe see past there. 4 looks like the ball to me, but you might need to send that. Taking the big ones. Okay. It's probably not a bad option there because they're all clustered down that in one end of the table, but. Okay, so the little ones look pretty reasonable, tied up. Big ones are probably the best option. The small ones aren't unreasonable apart from the one ball. 15's an easy starter. That should leave you nicely for the 10, and then you've just got that cluster down the other end with a sort of a screen of small ones around it, so knocking those 2 off, that leaves a bit of a tactical issue for whoever's on small ones, because you're going to be leaving a free ball if you miss and you've got nowhere to go. So you'd be playing into your opponent's balls and no gap to pockets. Okay, that's not a bad one there, so probably looking at the 11 next, Dino, I suspect. So where are we going to put this? Okay, looks like he might have left a free ball there. I suspect Richie will be looking at that 11. There's a wee bit of angle on there by the look of it. No, dead straight, so looks like he'll be screwing straight back on there. Maybe try and clear something for that 5. Come back onto the 14 maybe if he can. No, he's going to run through by the look of it. He must be creating a bit of angle. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. That's actually a really good shot. So the 6 will go past the 1. The 4's there, the 2's there. I'd say the 4's and looking in a bit of trouble after the 2. And then the 6, so that'll give you that option of clearing away the... Depending on where he leaves that, it's probably run through a bit far to be fair. Unless he's got another plan in his mind. I would have liked to have seen that on the lower side of the 4 so that you can stun back for the 6. Unless he's going to take that now. Be more inclined to get the low-hanging fruit out of the way here because of the way the balls are. Makes it awkward to not leave a free ball with the way these are set up with you. Yeah, no, certainly no wasted energy there. See someone's card on the floor there. This is possibly why I might have taken that 4 first, because there's not really much there left. There you go. Right. Righto, Kerry, big ones. You haven't got a lot of choice there, my friend. Maybe 13 down the rail. Just run that through a little bit past the 1, gives you a 14, but probably the best thing you could do here is just screw this back and leave it stunned. Yeah, great shot. So your 14's there now. Maybe have a look at those 12 and 9. Just got Jan joining us.
Hello.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Pretty good. Woke up to quite a lot of rain.
Yes. Hopefully it's raining out in North Canterbury. I know they're hanging out for it, so...
I can tell you the paddock was pretty wet.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a drought condition up there. So same pocket for the 9.
Trying to hold for that 14 into the corner.
Yep.
So if he had a cut there, he could have come around the rail and back to the 12, but just didn't.
So I don't think the 5 goes past the 12. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So probably be getting it on there. That's the only pocket it's going to go into. You're going to have a bit of fun getting some angle on that.
He might just try and draw off the 1 here and set like. If you can get anywhere equal to the 8 or just to the right of the 8 line, you have that cut to the top. If he runs it too far, he's still got the 4. So
yeah, well that's 4s now. I'd have actually liked to see them on this side of the side pockets on the table with that white ball somehow. I know it would have been an awkward shot off that 1, but then you can play into the 8 and the 14 to give you an opportunity to have a look at the 5.
It's like a real touch shot here now, though. He's got to get the 4, maybe a touch of left to hold it up towards the 8.
Yeah, he's not going to do it at that pace.
Yeah,
well, actually, that might work out quite well. Oh, Henry.
The biggest grin on his face walking around the table there. I just looked up.
Right.
So he's still got some work to do here because he's still got to try and land somewhere that he likes for the 8.
Yeah, he's going to be playing up the table because there's nothing down that end. Both the quarter pockets and block
He's just got to
not too hard. That'll work.
Perfect.
Okay.
One good pot.
Yeah, bottom left for me, to be fair. Unless
He might
he's playing
go
a bit defensive. It's looking a little in off the other way.
Yeah, he'll have to dig. He's going to look under the 9, but he'll have to dig at it a little bit to...
Yeah, I think he's going to end up down, white ball's going to end up down round about the 9. Try and limit Dino's opportunities.
I think he's putting the 8 down there and he's just going to dig at the white.
Right, yep, no, he's going the other way. So dig it in. So I hope he doesn't underhit it and do...
Black's kind of safe?
Kind of. That was a fraught with danger option there, Henry.
I'd describe that as he just quit on it.
Yep.
He just didn't really follow through with his plan that you could see was in his head, and then it just didn't come out on the table.
Yeah, he didn't commit to the shot. That's
And this
I think
gives,
we all know that feeling.
yeah. You could just see it on his face though as he stood up. Well, Richie's a good potter, so he will just roll this in or over, and then the white will come out. So you really have to just
sort of surprised to see these guys
there
playing this early this morning. To be fair, mind you, I believe they were in a bit of an interesting section yesterday. So
Man,
he
our
was
section
potting
was-
really well from what I saw of him.
Our section was tough as well.
Yeah.
The number 1 seed, and then 4 and 5 qualified, and 2 and 3 didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a few like
so
that.
Our section was real interesting.
There was quite a few messy ones yesterday.
Yeah.
If you have a look through the draw.
Yeah.
I was looking at one section where, same situation. I don't know if it was yours. I don't remember seeing you at Ava there, so it might have been a different one where it's the same circumstance. I mean, you don't come here expecting or wanting easy sections. You want a game.
No, but if you come in as number 2, I guess it says that you should qualify, but it's not necessarily the case.
It isn't. It's how much of it depends on who else is in the section and who doesn't have a ranking that ends up at number 6 and makes a mess of that section.
Guilty, sorry.
Well, you look at Ricky and Sam Hopkins. I wouldn't class those guys as a number 6 or a number 5 in a section.
Not with Sam in the team.
But Ricky's got no ranking, so you take the average.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you've got a messy section. And that's one of the joys of section play, isn't it?
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah. Anyway, Henry's having a look at the big ones. Nicely done. 15 next, I would suspect. No, he's looking at the 13. I would actually be looking at the 15, then the 13.
Yep, that's how I see that. Play the 15 with a bit of right just to hold up for the 13.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be much use as a transition ball onto that black. It could be, depending on where you are, but he's still got the 12 to be fair. I think he's just looking at the low-hanging fruit of those balls in the middle of the table, to be honest.
The 12 will be interesting.
Yeah.
If it was sitting a bit more to the right, you could play it off the 2. I just think it's a bit off there, so you can't carry him.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he tried to move it there and failed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 15 was the option first. I think he ended up in that situation.
So Dino hoping Dad can do the business here.
Yeah. Geez, we play good from here, don't we? I think we always do. Okay.
It's always hard to tell which quite angle and what they're seeing in a 2D picture though. Half the time you see them queuing at 2 balls that are on a similar line and you're going,
this is a brave shot.
The plant.
That's a long way away from the pocket to be playing that.
He's lining this up dead straight.
I mean, my back carry to get this most of the time, but it's not a gimme. Yeah, well done.
Just you line the cue ball up dead straight there, and you just play it straight through.
Yeah,
it's like the easiest way to get those balls. Luckily, he had a ball in hand to give him that.
It's always fraught.
Yep. So only really the 7 that's going to be an issue here. But I think it'll be like 5-7.
I think we're looking at 7 now. I mean, if you look in his last frame, Kerry slotted that ball down the rail. So I don't think he's going to be afraid of this one.
He's just going to come out and go back to the top right, or even to.
Oh, he sort of dug into there. Look how he was stretching there. Yeah, that. So he hit that a wee bit too thick. I think that part, it might have been part of the way he was standing and stretching.
Plus those ones where you're queuing down on it a little bit, any kind of English, you just pull the shot off.
Yeah. No, it was that was the shot all right, but it's just a bit hard with the execution. So that 9 will go past there quite easily.
It's only really the 12 here to get position on.
Now, I think that'll go past the 8, won't it?
Yeah, so you have to go top left there.
Yeah. So you might be looking at that next.
Yeah, you might be able to get straight enough on this 9 to get somewhere near the 1. And if you underrun it, you still got the 10.
Yeah. So I think anywhere round about past the side pocket, and you're going to be fine there.
Yeah.
The only danger here is actually overhitting it.
Yeah. When you've got a thin like this, it does make it a little bit hard to get the right pace. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I did notice how far back his Q-tip was from the object ball, the cue ball, when he played that shot off the jigger. It's quite a common tendency, and that means you've got the strokes longer than you think, and you always tend to depower them.
Yeah, I watched the snooker thing on stroke with the jigger with was it Higgins? Was Higgins noted as the best jigger player in the world?
Murphy, maybe Sean Murphy.
One of them too, and he was talking about how you need to be quite compact and short with your jigger strokes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was quite an interesting thing.
So that sort of, I'll call that a hoik without being offensive.
Hoik
is the result of that poor jigger shot. So just a stun. Okay. Yeah, sort of like the one in the 3 next.
No.
Well, he is now. Dino.
Not afraid, is he?
No. No,
I'm
not sure there's a lot of planning going on here. But he's certainly got a reasonable eye.
Yep. Dad must be working with him a bunch on.
I'd say so. Yeah. It's I've had a talk with Kerry about the dynamic with teaching your kids, and it's fairly common. Like to do it your own way.
Yeah. And you're just going to lag this in.
I think that's straight enough. You could probably pull that back on and get the 14 off this 12.
I think he's just going to stop it. It just passes.
It's a long way to get that control there. I prefer to be coming back and going into the same pocket that 12's going. See where he's feeling this from.
Even if it stops or doesn't stop. Yeah. Okay.
There's that option.
Yeah. It was still on there though, like the 14 just top it back through, or just punch it and 8 there.
So, right, we discuss it here. There's not a lot of options what you're going to do with this. It's just depending which way you want to put that 3. Oh, you can see the one, can he? Okay. Well, that makes that one a bit more obvious. Yeah, nice shot, Eric. Yep.
You really have to take the 7 here, come back and forth.
Yeah, I think so. You've got to use that 3 as the transition ball.
Because if you can get on that rail, like whatever line that white's on now, you can just float that down and then pop the 8 to the top right.
Yeah. Plus you've got that.
And then you got on.
Okay, that's not a bad result, is it?
It's a result. Oh my god.
So 14 does go past the 8, but I don't think you've got a whole pocket to play with Plus you're cueing off a cushion, and I don't think you get any further away on the table than where the cue ball is. So this is going to be a bit of a tester for Richie. Oh, he's gone that way, okay. Discretion, the better part of Ella there. I think he's betting that Dino's not going to finish, and I think he's trying to cover that with the 12. So.
Yeah, he wanted a bit more of a nudge there.
Yeah. So the 7's fairly easy. Just got to play it with a
straight down,
straight stroke, so you don't die on the rail.
Ooh, just a bit quick, mate.
Okay.
I'm not sure that the 12 looks on there.
12 looks on.
It looked not on the overhead.
Yeah, I think the 14's going in there though, just for the fact it's going to cover the 3.
Yeah, you're going to run into the 8 there, so possibility of scratching.
Not to be playing just pace at pocket weight. Yeah. All you're going to do is push the 8 onto the cushion, which won't hurt. If you do actually get it, then you're going to be using the 8 as a break. So he's going 12. Okay.
Nope.
That pocket's becoming a bit of a problem. I think with the goalie could probably be playing a Bayern Munich in there.
Doing a good job in that corner.
Certainly good enough to play for the Hornby first division
15,
ladies
first
anyway.
11 ladies.
Well, that's my daughter's position actually.
What's Dino's input to that combo? Dad, can we win already?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
Oh, they just had like a little team talk. Was just wondering what.
Yeah, maybe that's talking tactics and discussion, because what better classroom is there than an actual crucible of battle, so to speak?
Yep. They're talking quite a lot. I'm just watching them from across the room.
Yeah,
they're talking quite a lot about the different shots and bits and pieces.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing, because I'm not sure how old Dino is, but he's not as old as he looks tall. So he's taller than
he's quite tall.
Yeah, so I mean, Kerry's no little person of challenge stature himself. So
well, kids these days are a lot bigger, aren't they? So
mostly rounder nowadays, but he's.
Right, it's not bad.
Yeah. Do you have a go?
I think you just edge into the 3.
Yeah.
Like nibble the 3, hit the 12.
I think so. I mean, even if you do get it, that 12's in a position where you're going to be playing the 7 next.
Yeah.
And the white ball's going to end up on that side of the table, same side of the table as 3 is.
Well, you'd then.
It's a safety shot if you can't get the 7 is what I'm talking.
If you sink the 3 here, I'd just play the 7 up and down and leave the white on the left-hand half.
Yeah.
So
you don't play it too hard and pop the 12 off. It looks like this.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now there is one thing about learning how to play while you're playing, and that is trying to explain concepts of shots you don't know about to someone that's one of the reasons you'd probably let your partner play the shots they're comfortable with. If you try and get them to play something they don't know or are uncomfortable with, you end up in situations like that.
Or don't have the touch for.
Yeah, they just don't know, don't understand, and they just play it completely wrong. Or they play it their way, which is not your way.
They just don't see the shot how you saw it, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is an exercise in cat skinning. There's so many ways, more than one way to skin a cat, so
I guess
always different ways of doing it.
What is your way to skin the cat?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's what you can do. You know your own skill set and you play that way. But trying to explain a shot how you would play it to someone that doesn't know that shot while they have to do it, you're best sometimes just to shut up and walk away.
I found that very interesting playing with Tony yesterday, because we do see some shots in a similar light, so that was quite cool.
Yeah, that's always good when you've got that symbiosis. Here's a big word for the morning.
Yeah.
One of the things the dynamics of partnerships. It's some people hate playing pairs and they won't do it. It's an important part of the game because of the number of competitions around that still do it. So you have to have at least a little bit of interest and knowledge in that in playing pairs.
I think the fun thing about it for me is that you always kind of learn something a little bit different.
Yeah, different ways of playing. Yeah. Okay, so I think Dino's pointing at those two balls there, the 1 and the 4. So I suspect Kerry's going to be looking seriously at the big ones here. The only big one that's really any drama is the 10. Just looking at it there. To be fair though, the only two that are small ones that are a problem are those 1 and the 4. So, okay.
And getting onto the 6.
Yeah, the 6 is a blocker. Yeah, so do I.
I'd go 11 and get
taken the
11 or is that 12?
Yeah, that's 12.
Yeah. So 11 or 12, get angle on the 3 to come under for the 10 to the bottom right.
Yeah, I think he's playing this. He's going to run through and take the 11. No, he's stunning it. So he's probably going to put the 13.
Okay. So he did the same shot, but just off.
Well, that's yeah. Actually, that's not a bad thought really, because gets that 14 out of the way.
Shot.
Yeah.
I would have done it off the 13, like back and forth off those two balls and down and under.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're talking about the cat skinning.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate where he's ended up with this.
Oh, and it makes a beautiful pot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So just to stun here, take the 9. You don't want to be looking at a plant, I don't think.
No, he's looking at how does he get onto the 10.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a bit straight.
It's on for the double. It's on for the double both ways. So I think what he's got now is a situation where he's got the 15 is going to be the tricky ball. Unless he does take that plant on.
Sit. Yeah, so he's going for the plant.
Going for the plant. Can't hit this too hard, or that 15 is going to end up on the bottom on that top cushion halfway along.
More full. You always have that. Those.
Yeah. So there's not a lot here left for who's walking up to the table. So Richie's pointing. Henry's going to see. Yeah, I think he's going to take that plant on. Now's the time to get the split. I think he's thinking that Dino's up at the table next. So
well, if you get this, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
You still have some security in the 10.
Yes, the 6 is an insurance ball. So now is the time to get rid of that plant. Well, not plant that those two balls. It could be a plant. See if Henry can make it one.
Oh, he's definitely going 1. Oh, it's a good try.
That's all right.
But less pace and I think they would have dropped.
Yep. Oh, okay, so Dino's had the instruction. Yeah, good thinking, Dad. Trouble is, you've got an open table now with Richie, and if his form's like yesterday, I suspect that it might be a...
we have to do the business now.
Yeah. This isn't the 3rd frame, is it?
Yep, 3rd frame. He might just take the double on the 6 here.
Well, that's a little bit defensive.
I mean, if you're...
that 2 there as a starter and the 7 and the 1.
He's just going to cut it. No.
I think he might have left a free ball there.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with that option. I think that's negative in a situation we don't need to be. I mean, Richie's no slug. He's in your team. You know what he can do.
I think that was just insurance there. He knew that Kai was next up at the table, so just throw that 6 amongst there just to slow him down. They've got balls that they need to work on.
Yeah, well now he's got a whole full table of balls where he could have had half of them gone. I mean, you've got quite a bit of low hanging fruit there.
Either him or Henry can finish the balls that are open, so it's not a.
Yeah, just still thought that was sort of just
now they've
mildly
got-
negative.
Now they've got one less.
Yeah. Getting your opponent to pot your balls is not a long-term plan. That's
I mean,
comes off quite often.
if their balls are still tied up, like, look, so he's going to be, he's kicking it this to the middle.
Oh, not a bad choice either. Right,
But like now they've got a free shot at the 4.
yeah.
That 15 doesn't go past the 9. Might do, but the 9's real stuck. So 4's a shot.
Yeah. I think they're betting Dino's not going to finish. As you would, to be fair. Henry
Hit it
dug
too
into
hard.
that. Yeah, too hard, and he dug into that.
Could have the angle here to come into the 9-15 off the 10.
So 10's a shot here.
Yeah.
It's going to come back up the table. While it's coming up that table, don't hit it too hard. The harder you hit it, it's going to
come in
15. That's a good pace, but the line was a wee bit off. So, right. Now's the time when you're taking on that double back into that corner. I think the fight's going to end up inside
Another
the line here.
ball in there.
Yeah. Thing is going, do you want to just click that top? So has he got that angle past the 8 to be able to get in there?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he does.
Delicious ball and play. You couldn't call that one quick enough.
Yeah. So that's just changed his frame round very, very quickly.
Yep. So they went from last to first in one pit stop.
Yeah. Right, well, really, what do you do here, Kerry? So you could tuck that 15 in beside the 5, just to throw up a free ball option there somewhere.
Now he's going to try and put the 10 in behind those 3.
Oh, you'll get the 10 first because to get the angle to pop that 15 in.
No, he's trying to put the 10 over the bottom 3.
Okay.
Good try.
Righto, Henry, let's see how your drills go. I see you down at Hornby practising often enough. He's down at Hornby so often I keep joking with him. I may as well buy him a Hornby shirt.
No, he's at Kashmir just as much.
Yes, I realise. Hey, do not let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Cue that nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
One
a good
thing he's
option,
got to
Henry.
be, I'd be taking the 7 here.
Oh, I think that's a good option here. That one's a little tricky.
No, one thing, the problem he's got here is that if he doesn't sink this, he's going to leave a free ball.
No, he's not. 15's there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but if there was any more,
One's the next ball anyway.
Can you please find a seat? People can't get through. Please.
Oh, she's filling up pretty quick.
so just knock off the 7 here.
Yeah.
Run it up the cushion a little bit.
Yeah. Now you've got the situation. If you, maybe, I think actually, to be fair, the best thing here might be just to run it in front of the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it there. Oh, he's going for the pot. Oh, okay, that takes away the free ball side. So that 10 can go inside that 7 there, and if it doesn't, it's going to nudge it away, and you may end up with the situation reversed at that end of the table than you got at the other.
Now it's going to be the first mistake.
Yep. So
Bit of a ding-dong chess battle.
oh, look how where Dino's queuing. We need to. That's
So
not
result?
too bad. Trouble is that's on for the double back into the other corner. So it's sort of it's just walked in one shot, but not enough relief.
Gonna roll up.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think maybe now run that 15 up by the 5, just on the push, just on the nub of the jaw, and leave it there. take the 10 first and do that, so that it leaves the forces them to make a decision in there. Yeah, that's right, Kerry. I suspect this 15 is just going to sit by the 5.
It was really good. He got that quite downtown too to make this shot a little bit easier.
Yeah, there we go. So now
we just play onto the 6.
Yeah.
Just nicely onto the right hand side of the 6, so the left hand side as we see it from the top. And then just have him sitting on top of the 9.
Yeah, and then anything you do with that 15 is going to put that 5 in.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Has anybody seen Steve Kingston?
No, other side, Henry.
No, he's not.
Is he going to
6 out? Same result. No free ball, I don't think.
I think it is.
I guess following names, if we're going to get some games out early for the Open. If you're here, we're going to start. Question and Greg, are they here?
I don't think they're doing anything referee-like.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. So basically the 15's out of play. So this is all about pace. Oh wow, Dino. Don't think that's saving the situation, but it's certainly a good shot to only pop them away without putting that 5.
I'm not. If that was a free ball, it was a bad shot. If it wasn't a free ball, it was a good shot.
Yeah. They didn't do anything in the ref department, so I'm assuming that it wasn't.
We couldn't really tell.
Yeah. I can see a gap. I can see a gap between Scotty and don't know that one. So yeah. So 7 looked on from the
So you can see Henry and Richie there deep in discussion.
Well, that 5's still a bit of a saviour. I think what we're going to see is the cue ball up on the top rail by the time this shot's finished. Looks like he's taking the 6.
Yeah, you just nick it and go downtown.
Yeah.
Just don't
No, he's
scratch.
taking the 7.
No.
Is he? Oh no, he's changed his mind. Good. Yeah. So Kerry's eyeing up that 15, I think.
Nah. Doesn't go. He's got to sink it.
I don't know. We'll see. Might do. Probably will. But what he got to lose?
Yeah, it's just too far in the bucket.
Yeah.
And scratch.
Right, free ball. Take
Free ball in hand. All of the above.
All of the above. Everything's there. I think the only thing that's saving them is that you've got to get transition back from the 7 onto the 6. Now it's not a difficult one. Definitely taking the right ball first. I'm not a favour of going from one end of the table to the other to get position on balls.
It's a bit different. The 9's going to make this tricky. You want to get pretty across the table so that the 6 is pretty strong.
If you lose your first match, you go into the flight. So please do not leave the premises. Today, as it's a big field, we are not waiting for anybody that doesn't get cards.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Okay?
It's a great shot.
And your game comes up, you miss it,
So just hit this in 2 rows, back out, 8 to the top left.
So he's taken that 9 out of the equation, but coming back that far, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's a really good shot to get good position.
Jackie comes in further in January, as you all know, the hot seat.
Righto, Henry.
Remember, we're going to play the 7, so you're playing best of 5, makes it 3.
Here you
No
go, buddy.
trouble at all.
Good finish.
Well done. Well, I enjoyed that match. I'd missed a frame there somewhere.
Just a bit of chess.
Yeah.
Bit of chess there, but well, the first frame was wrong when I started. Yeah, I think the main's just about to start now, so
Yeah.
good luck for today.
Yes, you too, mate. You too. I don't think we'll see each other for a while if we do.
I think I'm 7th up, so.
Well, maybe we do. Okay, so
Alright, let you be
we're
there.
starting to call out the main draw. And see how we go. It's a very full room right now. Just working through some of these games. Leighton O'Connell, Gadam Gaff from Brighton, 11th qualifier. Sean Hope, Jeff Harvey from Ashburton. Mike Hughes just sat down, but he's going to be talking with his mouth full. He's feeding his face with sandwich.
You all learn to play the game before you can commentate.
No, he thinks you should learn to play the game before you commentate. I work the other way around. Those that can do, those that can't talk about it. Fancy being abused by an Englishman live on the radio. Our 4 viewers must be bloody frustrated with listening to dribble like that.
Take a picture of that one for you?
I don't need to.
You don't need to?
As long as I hear one name, I can work it all out.
So did you hear both of them here?
Jacob, because I've got it on the screen,
Yeah.
so I can, as long as I hear.
Right. So, Jacob White, Steve Trudgeon are playing. Manny Hamilton and Sam Archibald. I must admit I know none of these people by name. So we'll see how we go by sight.
They're not going to be able to hear you for the screen's going down.
Right, Ian. Richie Whitty is Roberto Tabota's me and Lee's first game up, so Richie just trying to do the mind game thing. Doesn't work if you don't have a mind. Okay, so we've got some activity on the main table and someone's breaking, one of the, I'm assuming from the Trudgeon shirts. That's Jacob and Scott there. Sorry, Steve. Jacob and Steve. I'm afraid I can't tell you which is which. I'll see if we can find something out about that. Okay, strong shot. White ball off the table. So it looks like he played that with a little bit of bottom with an elevated backhand, which makes the cue ball fly. So small one's been called. Nice wee touch. Small ones looked like the opportunity there with the 4. So this will run back off that cushion. Should leave him a shot on the 1. Yeah, that's nice. And I think you're looking at the 7 next, back up into the side pocket. No, he's queuing up with a big shot. I'm not sure that was the right one. So now looking at the double on the 3, I suspect. Might be able to have a cut on that 7. Why would you do that? Probably take the double, get this 3 out of there. 4 won't cut. So if you run through off this 3, follow the cue ball, the object ball, I think you're going to give a shot on 7 maybe. I'm not sure where that was going. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the intention for the double. It's a long way away from the side pocket. It's almost as if he was going for the corner. Don't know why I would do that. So I'm going to put that down as a bad miss. He was cutting the 15. Yes, he is. Blocking that pocket. That's not a bad option from there. Okay, so that actually changes the face of this frame quite a bit. So from having half the balls gone on the small ones, you're now in a situation where you've pretty much got control of the table because all of the small ones are tied up apart from the 3. Yeah, well that's an option. It helps you a little bit. So I suspect the 13's going in the... see. Okay, he's going to take the 11 in the side. Does that 13 go past the 6? Yeah, it does. So, yeah, okay, I'm not sure I'd have played that exactly like that. You'd probably be better off leaving that 7 where it was. You haven't got any real benefit from popping that away. It's better off tied up than the advantage that you would have got from having your balls. Whoa. Having your balls out in the open. Well, this is, yeah, so I mean, the potting's good. I'm not sure about the planning here, to be fair. But then again, you know, different ways of playing the same thing. Cat skinning, as we say. That might be the theme of the day, eh? So, stun here and then 1 next, is it?
9.
Not the 1, the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the plan for that cluster up the top left is just off the rail into the 4 and push the 15 over the bucket.
Yeah. You get this out of the way. Yeah, good weights. Nicely done, good potting.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, so off the cushion into the 4, push the 15 up, as Jan says.
You could almost pod this 15.
You don't really want to because you're not going to have a shot on the 13 afterwards, I don't think.
That'll hold there. Just don't scratch.
So, yeah, didn't really want to pop that, so... Now, the situation here with that 6, it's going off the 4 and attacking by the 15 maybe. I mean, what else you got? Because you leave that, then you're going to leave a free ball with any other shot.
Roll
Yeah.
the 6 onto the rail in front of the 13 and put the white down on the 15.
Yeah, that's what I mean, off the 4, and it'll just come in and
leave the
beside
white,
the 15.
leave the 6 here, and the white sitting on the
6 here.
Everyone try
John
that.
wants to go with the
defensive route.
Oh, I'm taking the defensive route. Right, I'm being called up, so I'll leave you with John's tender mercies.
Yeah, you're always running into that issue there. So you're just going to roll up onto it now. So Sam, come into the table here. I'm not quite getting it there, Sam. So Jacob might. You need to go around 2 rails and land up by the 3. I don't know how confident he is to. Yeah, look at him trying to see what angle he needs to get onto the 13.
Instead of having to carry it with you, it's always on you.
He might take the 3, but I don't think it goes inside the 7. So 6 has to be the bull. Nope. Or another roll-up shot. Yep. As long as it's not a free will. Don't think it's a free will. It's got a good shot there from Jacob. Just return serve here, Manny. Don't top it through. Just pull it back if anything. Yep. Just get it off the rail.
I'm sitting in the naughty corner.
Thank you.
I just won't talk.
You should turn the mic on. You can do it now.
I think the weather's playing havoc with the Wi-Fi too, but this keeps going red and orange.
Right.
Just
Give us a shout out if the stream's going funny. Paul's just giving me some info that the stream's looking like it's having some problems. So just let us know how it's going or how it's tracking. Hopefully it's all good.
Oh no!
I've parked in the bum. Why isn't anyone parked right by the door in the grass? Oh.
Oh, great pot. Awesome pot from Jacob. So they go 1 up. Steve.
You won some, you lose.
Christine having some fun there on the keyboard.
it doesn't help that there's so many devices in here as well that would be not connected to the Wi-Fi, but
Yeah, I had the same one every time with the stream for Cobras. It was just But the only thing that made it okay this week is your tip to turn it down to 720p. Once I turned it to 720p, the stream was alright.
I'm at 720.
Yeah. I was like, is that what I was missing the whole time? Kind of seems sad, like recording it in a 4K camera and then down specking
These
it.
are all 4K. Well,
Down
except
spec.
one camera's not 4K.
Yeah, that Insta360 is just so good. It's just so clear. I'm surprised you guys don't use them.
These are 4K, good quality.
But the Insta360, you can control it. So it's, instead of running HDMI, you'd run USB-C, and then basically from there you have an app on your PC and you can pan it everywhere. So you could move like multiple cameras to different.
I think that USB-C, you wouldn't get the same length of cord. Yeah, so I think that's a downside.
There has to be ways of doing it. I use them everywhere. What's running the camera on the top? Is it a GoPro?
It's a normal camera.
Oh, is it? Okay. Morning, Wayne. How's the weather over the coast? I think we've got all the rain over this side. Sam taking smalls. I'm just running a bit long. Most likely trying to take the 3 in the middle. Bit tentative. You're right, Sam. So it's Steve here to the table. Oh, you're sharing. So you've got some and we've got some. We had quite a lot of it this morning.
If you look out the window, the bowling green's flooded.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good opener. Not sure why he took that one though. Like that one's kind of... Maybe he's playing the 12? Safe free ball. Might not be though.
Do you play much ball? Yeah. Good.
Not as much as I'd like to,
We've actually played quite a few tournaments this year, right? Yeah.
Problem here is Manny will take the 1, but the 6 is a bit more dead, so it's probably the better shot. But
Done. Start with singles. We're doing really well, Nick. We've got the last 16 minutes.
Just played against him in the early bird tournament.
Manny,
Yeah. He's got,
Well, you fucking got us.
what's he got? Some sort of neurological condition. His hand can't open his hand fully or something. He said when he walks, he kind of puts his hand like this.
he's doing some really good potting yesterday. And fire.
When I
Did
played
Jacob-
him as well, he wasn't wearing a glove, so he
Jacob
was
back
just
to the
wearing one.
Jacob back to the table.
I see quite a few players actually switching to wear a glove.
Oh, that was a good shot.
I mean, it's each to their own, isn't it? I personally will never wear one, but skin all day.
Well, we've been hungry, so it's only 15 minutes.
Basic as fuck all day.
Yeah. I just don't like it some days because I work in town.
So now 7-2 o'clock Papanui,
Right, so
in Coleman, Redstone, cover 3 please.
I think he was trying to get a better angle on the 13 to come up for the 9.
What do you do?
I work at Environment Canterbury.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's just looking at where the white's going to be coming off the bottom rail as we see it.
Yeah.
So anywhere into the 6 would be about where he's aiming. But unfortunately, not the option.
Yeah, I'm in the strategy and planning area, so kind of like I work on a strategic document.
You just rolled up onto the 9 and kicked it out. You might be alright.
No, I don't.
Just on that angle he's looking at.
Yeah.
I'm okay, thank you.
Yeah, which is quite cool. Yeah.
Got a possibility to pot this as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I drive forward touch and then I get animation only twice.
Not really the result he wanted.
Yeah. Twice a day.
So the boys are smart here. They'd roll the 5 down and over the bottom left as we see it. Yeah, good shot there from Sam.
Yeah, you just got to prioritise things. Yeah.
Just have a phone call, I'll call back.